Hey guys, Janice Petteway, Director of Brokerage Development for Exit Realty Corp International. Hope you are having another wonderful day. So today I wanted to talk about you being sure that you're always focusing on the person that is actually right in front of you so that you can assure them just naturally that they can trust you, trust what you say, trust who you are, trust your ability, all of that stuff, right? Isn't that important for what we do for a living? Um, I don't think anybody's going to hand us the keys to their home where their babies sleep if they don't trust you, right? So I wanted to just talk about some of the things I've learned that make that so much easier to do. Number one thing is um, the way you speak and the way you look at them. It's not impossible to do it in the world the way it is today through Zoom and all of that and on the phone, but it's much better in person. And that's why so many people that do really well in this business gain the biggest part of their business through that eye-to-eye, face-to-face contact, because they're able to do that instant connection and they just do it naturally. So some of the things to think about is when you're speaking to someone, make sure that you are actually looking at them and that you never allow yourself to be interrupted repeatedly. Of course, life is going to go on. If you're going to hear a noise, you're going to look away or something like that. That's just being human. But it is not okay to be distracted. You guys probably have all been someplace where you're contemplating a purchase and the salesperson just seems totally not engaged with you. Does that give you a good feeling for purchasing with them? Are you listening to what they're saying and all of that? No. So we need to make sure that we are paying attention to being present when you're present. Also, that's a really good thing with our significant others, our children, our friends, family, to be the same way. It's just like stop what you're doing and be where you are when you are there. And nothing is truer than being that way when you're in the position we're in the business that we have chosen, right? So you are turning off your devices unless you have something emergency that maybe is going on. And you're actually saying to the person, I'm going to turn my phone off so that I'm sure that I am fully engaged in what we're doing, or I have my phone on vibrate because the kids are alone, whatever you're sharing with them. And you're maybe taking notes and you're asking questions. That is the biggest things, guys. You are 100% in. You are engaged. You are listening. Your eyes stay engaged. And if it's something that they're telling you what they want and need, let's say it's a buyer meeting the first time, and you're writing some things down and you would actually say, is it okay with you if I take some notes? I don't want to forget anything we've talked about as far as what your wish list is. And that is one of the words I would suggest that you use, wish list. What are the top 3 things you absolutely cannot live without in the home that you're going to purchase? And is it okay with you if I take some notes? Okay, after the top 3, tell me some other things that would be I'd really like to have items, because I'm going to write them down. And I'm going to do everything in my power to find things that fit that criteria. But let me tell you that sometimes, for some reason, I find something and I just think, I really need to show, and then whatever their names is, this property. It doesn't really fit all the things, but for some reason I have a feeling they may like this property. Would that be okay with you? You're sharing things with them and really having an in-depth conversation because you're all in. So it's eye contact, no distractions, taking some notes, and asking questions. Those are the best 4 things you can do to start this relationship. And then from there, learning how to remember things and throw in knowledge and be talking about the school system or the neighborhood parks, or if they have a dog, the walking distance to dog parks and etc. Throwing in knowledge once you've gained their trust will really help you in your career. So I hope this helped and you found it interesting. And the next one we're going to do, we're going to talk about this kind of thing for listings. So, because I think it's so important. See you tomorrow.